Now, all over the country this month, thousands of people are going to summer camps, where they awake every morning and go to sleep every night to the strains of the bugle. So the Alamite Brigadiers thought it would be appropriate to play Bugle Call Rag. Okay, boys, let her roll. Now, all over the country this month, thousands of people are going to summer camps, where they awake every morning and go to sleep every night to the strains of the bugle. So the Alamite Brigadiers thought it would be appropriate to play Bugle Call Rag. Okay, boys, let her roll.
What the hell? I specifically set this up so that it wouldn't do this, but that's not where it... Yeah, just turn the capture card off and back on, and here we back are right out of the game. Hey, hey, Zickley, how you doing? And welcome in. We are playing Dark Souls because that's what was hooked up. I couldn't be bothered to stand up, walk over, and grab my analog pocket, play Wario Land, even though I did say that, but has cheese? Hell yeah. That is great to hear. And I also don't remember what we were doing in this game, where we were going. I do remember some giant gilded fuck with a bell. So, I guess we're going to go... Oh, hey. I found the way to the fuck. But yeah, hope everyone's having a good day. It's been a hot minute. Thank you. But that's actually not the desktop. That's the, Wait, which one of these will... Oh, no. That's the PS3's menu. It had a very clean theme, ahead of its time. Arguably. Oh! So I just did the one thing that I'm not supposed to, which is have that bell ring, because now I'm pretty sure there's a whole bunch of ghosts to punch, as well as the guards. This might be fine. I mean, I'm getting armor from them, so yeah. But yeah, full honesty, I probably shouldn't be streaming right now because I am... Yeah, but very tired, and a big temptation for going over for a random Game Boy game instead of this game, even though I have been very much told, hey, be done with the PS3. Other people want it. Go on, iframes. Yes. Ow. Okay, really thank you. I think all I did was take like 10 minutes back in 2014 or earlier to see if there was anything more interesting than like the basic black. Because like there was a whole bunch of options. I remember there being some like cool purchasable things. Like, I think there was one from some random zombie game, like a Resident Evil that had, or maybe Dying Light, that had something like banging on the glass trying to get out, that I remember was cool. But also I forgot about it late at night, and him like, when I was playing, they're like, huh, that's also freaky. And there's just something nice about simple, clean colors. Alright, come on. Maybe... How do I do this? Because I remember... Okay, it was just walk up. Okay, it's just walk up and punch him a punch. Oh, God, this is going to go fantastically. It's been... Ah! It's been how long since I've played, period? And I'm pretty sure all muscle memory is gone. Which the later in the game it gets, the worst. I swear, the biggest reason I've never played, or like there's several Souls games I haven't finished, is simply because I get to a point I'm like, I do not remember what I was doing, what the muscle memory is. Oh, I can just track that dude. Doesn't work well, but it is possible. Yeah. I will say the I thought I could get behind him, get back stab, and get some invincibilities. Ooh, very nice in sync. Nice. Like, the week off was very much needed. The day off yesterday, not really, but it was also kind of nice. Probably should have streamed that day since plans ended up falling through and ended up staying at home, but eh. Ugh. Alright. Come on, dudes. Yeah, here's a perfect run up to a boss. Use most of my Estus. That's particularly useful, but still nice to have. What? I swear. These guys have the most selective butts out of, like, most Souls games. Like, sometimes you hit it, sometimes you're, like, perfectly placed. That was perfect. Nothing. Alright, Velstatter. Aggressive. I feel like it... Oh, nope, I don't want to be there. I feel like this is a very much a circle to the left, and oh god, that was close. I'm just getting a little drink. Oh yeah, circle to the left, evident. The biggest weakness of all these Souls bosses, they're simply too tall. They cannot hit me because all of their attacks go right over my head. Okay, now he starts doing casting nonsense. Also, like, ow. Oh, come on! Ugh. I feel like that should have, like, I got that to a point where it felt like I could have rolled out of that. This game's so weird about what you can and can't do. Like, I feel like I should probably get more points in adaptability so everything like that just happens faster. Faster item use, faster healing, better ability to roll through stuff. But it's weird, like, the whole muscle memory thing, it's actually really important. Because I feel like I wasn't dodging in the right ways. There's things that were like, yeah, I can totally pop an Estus right here and I'll be fine. Can do this, and then I just end up getting hit and punished. Like, it's not as bad as Elden Ring, which I remember. I whole different muscle memory just kicked in there. I thought I had a shield equipped for some ungodly reason. Like, wow, he just missed. We've already died here once. If we die here again, we're not missing anything. I actually didn't even remember how many souls I had. Would have been good to know, but that's lost forever now. And also for the bingo card, so far we have the PS3 somehow crashing stream every time, no matter how careful I am, and bringing up Elden Ring because of tangential thoughts for Souls games. Ooh, accidentally, I accidentally reposted him? Reposted? How? I didn't know you could get a crit off of a shield break. Like, I guess it makes sense, but that was possible? So far we're going absolutely amazing on the I don't know what the hell is going on, and being the most professional streamer you have ever seen, bingo. Alright. Good enough. Right, this time for sure. Ow. Fortunately, I have a stupid amount of poise, so... I do not understand why some things hit me and some things do not. But that's okay, because I'm pretty sure nobody involved in these catacombs understands why I think this is happening either. Either they do not have the presence of mind to, or they are similarly bewildered. Man, I bet if I had a chunkier weapon, or like a super upgraded, like, great sword, or like, I could just, like, power through that. That is the second time I've done that. Deal so little damage in this phase, and it's so easy for me to whiff. What the... Why? Yeah, what would probably make sense? Step one. Stopping lock him on because he's like a little... Oh, don't get greedy. Oh, come on! Ah! Don't you love it when you hit the button and nothing happens? Because that's just what happened. So I'm gonna up the volume on this a little bit because it's coming in a bit quiet through the monitor. Oh well. This time for sure. Other thing is I should like really take a look at just what other pieces of equipment I have, because like Zweihander, okay, great sword, like maybe changing up the build a bit, because I'm not, because like these are fun, but I'm not sure if they're perfect, and also maybe using some things like fire, like maybe using some of these resins. Yeah, let's go in with a flaming fist this time. Like, especially for the second phase, because I think the issue there is that he's gaining a whole lot of resistance to strike specifically, or something else, which I'm not too surprised about, because the thing is that logically and realistically... Oh, that was a quick turn. Thank you. A whole lot of these enemies just are weak to strike, because that's why Warhammers exist. It's easy to get through all this armor with a giant fuck-off hammer. So... Oh, wow. He's kind of weak. Nice. So it makes sense that to make a boss tougher, you have to remove their weakness to strike or slashing, like a little bit. Come on. Ah! We're getting better at this. The memory is returning. I'm starting to believe. I say as I get almost immediately shish kebabbed and bonked. Yeah, still going to a 7. Like, we're not... 'Cause, like, these are fun. But I'm not sure if they're perfect. And also, maybe using some things like fire, like we're not like we're not running out of healing in there. So we're fine. Yeah, you'd think I'd have a bit more to talk about after, you know, coming back off from a week off. But I was literally laid up and exhausted from all that to the point where I like largely didn't do anything. And every time I did, plans just fell through because of course they did. Man, 188 per. On free hits. This is the only reason he's getting anywhere anywhere in the neighborhood of approachable. All right. Now we set our fists on fire. This is a genius strategy. Wait, it actually is? That actually worked? Ow! What am I doing? Wait. No way. Is this the play? Do I just bait out his blast attack? Because it goes out like a shotgun. Oh my god. I feel so legit stupid for that. Like, oh. Hang on. Tori, where's the soul? Okay, first of all, I love the fact that Velstat's soul is withered and dark decayed. Fender king inside the undead crypt. Velstat was always at the king's side, as if he were his lord's own shadow. After the king retired to the undead crypt, Velstat's followed, never to return. So that's Vendrick. Like, that's the king of all of this. Yep, King's Ring. Last nothing happened. Just mindlessly. Oh, got a trophy. It's mindlessly wandering down here is a hollow. And like, I know you can. I know you can attack him, but he's also ridiculously tough, even hollowed.
This ring is the symbol of the king.
Ooh.
Use it to gain passage through the king's gate and venture to the far east.
All right.
Bearer of the curse. If you are to be the
What do
next
I have to do this time?
then one day you will walk those grounds without really knowing why.
This just doubles down on my theory that no player character in these games ever actually knows what the hell they're doing. You will walk these grounds without really knowing why. Been doing that. It's been fantastic. I assure you, I have no idea what's going on, and I do not intend to. And let's see, bonfires this way. I'm curious about all that stuff down below, but yeah, we'll rest and then nope. We'll get back to this later. First things first, we're going to Majula. We have to level up. We just have to level up, upgrading weapons, stuff like that. Anything. I just have the idea that, especially with Dark Souls, because there's like Dark Souls and Bloodborne has the strongest examples for it all. Because Bloodborne, you're just straight up contracted by a dude. Like, you've gone to Yharnam for the express purpose of, hey, I need a medical procedure. Like, all right, we can give it to you, but because you're an outsider, you have to join the hunt. Just trust us on this. It'll be a fun time. Wait, you can reinforce flaming stuff? Not gonna lie, that's kind of cool. Oh yeah, no, that of course we can. Right. None of my all my fist weapons are maxed. What are the? Oh, Mastodon, great swords. One thing I wanted was a bow. There's black bow. Probably the best option. Arch Titanite. Alright. That's still +5 for, like... It's S scaling on... Okay, still don't like using chunks for any armor. Well, we'll just go with that. But yeah, I figure that a bow might be better to, like, pick a needle at people and get them up towards me. Okay, I think I do want some points in adaptability just to get better everything. God, so many souls just gone. Like tears in the rain. Alright. Check it. The first thing I want to do is, like, kind of poke around places. Because I feel like stuff got unlocked and can... And there's probably a few things that if I, like, talk to a dude that I get stuff. Could've sworn there's a guy here. Wait. Refuse to open this lob. What, you mean the one that you have flat out said is larger than and heavier than most of your weights? Probably a good idea. Like, that is one thing that I would not look at unless I absolutely had to. Okay, there was a dude down by that map, but the fact that he's not there means that he might have gone insane and we have to find and kill him somewhere. That tends to happen. Ah! Hey, Sith. How's it going? We are attempting. There is not really much brain power, and I have no idea how long I'll be here, but yeah. Hope you're doing well. Kurt. Wait. Oh. The piglets. I forgot that they're just around the corner and actually kind of hard to deal with because, you know, they're small. This is like... bacon. It's like prep for... Like prep to make sure you can hit lizards. Chilling after work? Hell yeah, hope that helps.
Sith Knight 20 is first in the stream.
Congrats on first. Yeah, no, that's a good point. Could get a head start on reading, but it's all tiny and I've always had to like legit force myself to do reading in college because it's if I wasn't interested and engrossed. Okay, what the hell is here? Between No Man's Wharf, Heights Tower of Flames? There's like a something down there. Oh. This one I just know. We missed a boss. I think it's... Yeah, it's Bridget. Or... thanks for the butters. Right, it's Bridge a chirp. Up there. Bridge. An attempt was made, an attempt was failed at. Right, video script instead. I stand by the fact that using one thing that you should have convinced yourself, I should really do this. There's no reason for me not to, and it's important. Wait. No, wait. I see. We gotta get higher than over. But using that to motivate you to do something else, perfectly legit strategy. I have gotten so much housework and other minor things done because I was putting off learning art. Like, I've been trying to at least draw. Like, got a sketchbook, got everything set up. It's right there. The people are waiting. This stuff has to get done. It's important. So I ask, how do you write in English? Okay, that's a good question. Are there any experts in this chat? Ow. Stupid Pillarman. Because, like, how? I think the first thing, words on a page. Doesn't matter what they are, if they make sense or not, that you might read it over and think, oh god, this is the worst garbage that has ever been put to paper. Get them on there. Could do the video in Welsh, but... Counterpoint. That would be really funny. Just intro to the video. So, how do you get started with a blender? Well, it starts by getting possessed by a demon who actually knows what they're doing. So without further ado, I'll let the demon that possessed me do the talking. Switch over to Welsh. Ow! Get punched in the face repeatedly. And then you just go from there. It would at least be fun for like a test script or like a meme joke or meme joke, ugh. A meme recording video. I tried to say both at once and I ended up with neither. Black bow, iron. Shoot, I need to stop by a merchant and get like a shit ton of wooden arrows for this. Because all I can do now, it's just... Oh, whoa, that actually did a lot of damage. The hell? Oh, right, I forgot. These are enemies I kill in like 2 or 3 punches. I do a bunch of damage to them regardless. Now you've learned. Wait, a little bit different phrasing, and now you've learned as much as I have from watching tutorial videos. Nobody will get that, but for the 2 people who do. Although, honestly, you might have had more success from Welsh videos. No, that does make me wonder something, because at times I feel like Like, I am not bilingual. At times I feel like I barely know one language. At times I remember I know a whole bunch of programming languages, and I'm like, oh god, I really do know less than a single language, because the hottest nonsense to me, I look at it and I'm like, yep, makes perfect sense, can parse that perfectly. But I wonder if there's something of like, I'm just going to start this writing project in a language I am most comfortable with, and then go from there. Hey Rosa, how's it going? Also, how'd the oh, Paladin's neck last? Nice, because I saw, so I was lurking in the Infinity Siege stream. That seemed like it was going pretty fun. Going good? Nice. I realized I forgot that there's a boss over there, and that it's actually really interesting. That entire Coliseum over there, it was the game's like demo level. Like, I think early access? Still good for, yeah, still good for Saturday. I thought I might have had something, and like work was making me do something that Saturday, and then I checked and like, nope, not gonna start till the afternoon. So we are perfectly good for Saturday. Yeah, I think like I should pull up like the old demo footage or like demo information for this game, because all right, now this time, oh nope, wow, that whiffed entirely. Because it is kind of interesting how they like did that cycle of promotional stuff. Yeah, here's a little bit of the game. Here's a little bit that you can play, or like, I want to say it was convention floor level of, I mean, because that would make sense. Like, you go to like E3 back when that existed, and you could just like play a bunch of games demos or demo levels just on the floor there. Man, kind of miss how that, I didn't realize how much I missed like old E3 and that type of, oh come on, are you kidding me? Just no, drop here and you'll get the item for sure. It's fine. Freaking whiffed it entire. I have opinions of this game. Playing the recent ugh. I remember seeing that I can forgive intentional rare time to get Matt on stream. God, right? Like, I can forgive so much from a game. Like, is it hard? Yeah. Is there things that don't make sense? Yeah, I can get around that. Like, I'm dealing with healing absolutely locking you in place, and iframes on a roll being moved to, ow, damn it, being moved to just a stat instead of, if you have it, if you have the stats, you have the evasiveness. But like, a game being annoying and just awkward, that's one of those things. Like, I can forgive a lot of things. A game can be hard, a game can be difficult. You can have a vision and like have it be like, yeah, no, the player isn't the hero and that's intentional, but it shouldn't be annoying or stuck up about it. Everything else, that's fine. Ugh. See a new Monkey Man game? Oh yeah, the Wukong game, where I'm kind of surprised it did so, it's been doing so well, because, not gonna lie, I kind of expected a bigger stink to be raised over the devs release kit saying can't do anything we consider feminist propaganda or relating to COVID-19 or whatever. Like a bunch of things that I'm not even sure why they would bring up at all. That have resulted in them being brought up a lot more. Like the most popular live stream having all of those things in its title. I remember seeing it like early teasers a while ago. I'm like, oh, this actually looks pretty cool. It's like some sort of, and like trailer too, I think. Yeah, no, I've seen like demo footage of it. I just remembered that. The demo stuff. Like, it looks cool. It looks like a pretty stylish Souls-like action game. And if I remember, parts of it might have been like, okay, this time we're being smart about it. Fuck! I can't even be mad. That was entirely my fault. And markers down. I'll try to remember. People are saying it's really damn fun, but complaining it's linear, no exploration, visible walls, lacks a flexible skill tree. Okay, I can actually get behind this game a lot more. What the? I thought I... Thanks for that. I thought I had set it up so that, like, best viewers, cheap viewers, all that was in the filter. Maybe I haven't turned it on. That might be the problem, that all my moderation settings are on do not enforce. It too, but still. Ah. Yeah, that's probably the bigger thing, that it's just they've figured out some way to get through it, or new thing is that they probably have something hooked up to it that if at first they don't get in, they adjust phrasing and keep on trying and then relay what phrasing worked. Something like that. Now, play it, but yeah, 50-pound game that... And I have a theory when it comes to buying new games, that so many AAA or big budget studios don't... It's part of the reason that I was late to join in on Helldivers, and then ended up, the moment I got it, putting in 300 hours easy into that game. Because I feel that there's such a culture of, you don't finish your game on launch, you use it the first, like, couple months to a year as this extended beta test, that I'm like, I'm not even sure it's worth buying a game on launch anymore. Because when you do, yeah, I have 300 hours in Helldivers to use that. Oh, I thought I could out damage him. Red Soul Puncher 2. Alright, enjoy your evening, pizza. And thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the jumping around. Like, yeah, playing as Helldivers was out and releasing stuff did let me, just through playing it a ton, get enough premium currency through playing, because you can just find it there, to get several war bonds, so I don't have to buy the DLC and the like. And it let me play basically during all the times when, like, yeah, no, this one kit that's really geared towards my playstyle is super good right now, and they nerfed it into the ground. Dang. But on the other hand, if I started playing now, I have several months of content, so I can pick and choose and say, like, okay, this war bond doesn't really seem like it's up my alley, but this one really is. They fixed a lot of bugs with it. There's just more content and stuff to do. There's a lot more Like, if I was playing now and put the time in the peak, I would probably have a fully upgraded ship, because a relatively recent update changed it so that you can get super samples without playing on the hardest difficulties, which are needed for, like, everything. And also Cyberpunk 2077, that when that came out, everyone remembers how big of a dumpster fire that was. But I picked it up recently, and not only did I get the game for $20, because nobody wanted it. It was $20 for an edition that actually had a lot. What? Why did everyone aggro this time? The hell? I mean, fine, I'll punch you all one at a time. That was close. Actually, really enjoy Cyberpunk. Never had time to play it. And yeah, it's a really good game. And I got it right before the latest DLC pack. And given the work they put into it, I'm like, oh, I see how this was, or I see what vision they're getting into this with. Okay, I'm not trying for that anymore. It's just, no. Ain't worth it. We are going on. Got 15 pounds on the P. Nice! Yeah, I think you did like this, like something very similar to what I did. Oh, hey, it's my regular build. Giant. I think that's that is Havel's Great. I mean, swap out for Havel's Great Shield and a Zweihander instead of the Guts Sword. Calm down. Ow. But yeah, like if you wait, you're able to get a great game for a great discount. Like, it just makes that much more sense. I didn't have to deal with any of the bugs, any of the drama, just go in, and it's a really good game. Like, I'm kind of mad that they didn't launch it at the skeleton, at the quality that they did, because it peaked. Easily one of the best RPGs I've played in a long time. I love this boss for just how kind of silly it is. Step 1, get in the cubbies. Deal with the skeletons. If you've ever cursed, don't have to deal with the skeletons, because... Right. I forgot I should probably have like a holy something or other. But have you ever got annoyed at like those heroes' graves in... Oh, right, Necromancer. In Elden Ring, you have this game to deal with. Ooh, what happened? Spill the tea. Or whatever it is you're drinking. Nvidia is giving away free Monkey Game code if you order 40 series card for a limit time. Oh, come on. That's just rude. Ah, I was off my mark a little bit. I got hit by the chariot. Good news though, the beef gate outside doesn't respawn, and I'm pretty sure necromancers just never do. I hope they don't. I really hope they don't. God, that. If only it was for a new, yeah, if it was for a new, like, NVIDIA compatible motherboard, that would have been perfect. I always hate it when that happens, when it's like, yeah, no, there's a promo for the thing that you got. Wait. Hang on a second. I was just going to say that it's super annoying when you get hit for, like, you buy something and then there's a promo. I just remembered. I was looking at something on Steam and accidentally got into return reasons. A legit reason that they let you return something is that this item is now cheaper. And a while ago, I got Red Dead Redemption 2 on PC because there was talk with some friends about wait, this is the wrong way. About online, but then stuff happened and we ended up not being able to make time. Probably should have tried harder, but then we all forgot about it, and yeah. But that happened there where I bought it and then it went on sale like a couple weeks later. I'm like, I'm not going to do this because I've already bought it, and like it's fine that a paycheck has happened between now and then. But if you bought it recently, you could return it and get $20 back. And everyone responded like that was the most scummiest out-of-pocket thing. But no, Steam just lets you do that. Like if a game goes on sale that you recently bought and you're within the return window, they are perfectly fine with you just getting your $20 back. As they should be. Man, it's a shame that I am both. Wait. Guess who forgot PS3 doesn't make you have PS Plus for online again? Because I could just be. Oh, that's how they do it. They have an accent mark on the E for cheap, so it's not smart. And thank you, Ace. Man, I swear, if people put like as much effort as they do into these scammer bots into something mildly useful, we would have some of the best streamer bots imaginable. Like, don't get me wrong, I forget the bot's names, but everyone who makes a bot just free and available, like even Nightbot, whole lot of effort goes into there. Hats off to them. But all that plus, wait, there was just, I could have had slightly stronger heals this entire time? Dang it. You know, instead of reading law or script, I am popping several bubble wrap bubbles at a time. I am honestly jealous of your lifestyle right there. That sounds peak. Just something amazing about the pops, you know? Hey, duder. Ah! Oh, you calcified fool. Get out. And... oh yeah, that was a bad idea. We're not getting to the next cubby. We... dodge! Nope! Huh. I can't say I'm surprised. Like, honestly. Remember a clip from some anime about, like, some girl who was completely haunted by everything and just gets some prayer beads to try to ward off ghosts, puts on the most expensive type that they have. Immediately they blast in all directions. Like, yeah, I know people who could do that to a stress toy. Poor horses are overworked. Oh, it gets better. Those poor horses, that's the actual boss. Like, that is the thing that you have to hit to get for the health bar to go down. The chariot driver, that's just a mindless hollow that's been brought along for the ride. Thanks for the heads up. Actually, I think for this ad break, I'll get close, but not start the boss. Man. So these horses are just 100% working themselves to the bone out of the sheer joy or need to do this much. They probably don't know how to relax. All right. Man. In hindsight, I should probably... yeah, imagine that. Wild does not fit the description of anyone we might know. I 100% should have gone with a different build. I'm not even... Like, I could change it right now, because I'm not even talking about of stat distribution. I absolutely love doing quality builds. It's just that I'm so used to a shield that I kind of wish I had one, and am wondering... Oh, come on! What? And wondering if I would have died less doing this if I had one. Because at least most of my Okay, but I do have some rare... Wait, that is rare news. Dang. I swear, a big chunk of my problem is just that I am used to the aggression that I can put out with a shield, because it's like 100% physical damage reduction shield blocks like 99% of all attacks in these games. Like, there's a handful of things that are magic or lightning or something else. Okay, this is a complete non sequitur. I have my Discord open on the other tab, and like I don't use it for anything. It's just kind of there. But I just saw a friend posting like the quotes channel of my D&D Discord. Don't worry, they say opposites attract. You'll find someone intelligent. So caught off guard by that. Oh my god. Oh. From my new design in a Persona 5 sprite style talking anime. Oh, that is a whole lot work taken off. All right, and taking the break. Oh, right. Right. That is... I forgot that my OBS crashed before, so I have to redo... There we go. Thanks for that.
And now we come to the thrilling final episode of our radio drama. B. Payroll's been robbed. Pete Belden's been kidnapped. Tell the boys to ride. Where art thou, buddy? Where's the blind B. Payroll?
I'm back. So I took a moment to check my Twitch tabs because I always lurk basically whenever I'm on my PC, and it's kind of telling how much people dislike the new call-in feature. Because even if some people who I saw had it on, like, had it on to just like friends or people that they followed, it's still a majority of my list have had it to the like mass reported. This is how you turn it off. You set it to favorites only and put no on the list. Just like I noticed lurking just now, kind of figured some people on Twitch follow. Yeah. Wait, are you streaming? You're streaming right now. I've known a few people who've been able to stream and do stuff. Yeah, no, it's a weird thing to remember to follow back, because there's been a couple people that I've been like, yeah, I've seen you on Twitter all the time, seen you around. I haven't been in someone's Discord before I follow them on Twitch yet, but I would not put that past me. It's so easy to forget that. All right, now, yeah, Twitter follow, but yeah. All right. You know, shield here might be nice. Maybe I'm just missing the shield board. Excuse me. Come on. Where's that necromancer? Hey, Paul. Ah. Ooh, Amber Herb. Yeah, people are talking about conceptual. Yeah, this is a very funny boss conceptually. Especially with the added detail that said executioner's chariot. Okay, we win these. We're still up. We're not dead yet. We just have to chug our Sunny D faster than all these bone bros can whittle our health down. And find the second necromancer. Or not! Get dunked on, you. Yeah, because that large body... that large body I'm stepping on, that's the executioner. In fact, the boss subtitles is very clear that we are fighting his chariot and not himself. But yeah, there's like two ways that this can go. You either do what I did there with the gate, and they crash on. Him! Whoa there. Or there's a way, and I think you have to make an... oh wait, this is a skeleton horse. That's cool. Also really annoying. Oh, come on. What the hell was that? It just got stuck in a cycle of a stupidly long dash attack that I kept on not rolling far enough away. Or, like, giving me no openings? Yeah. I swear. Some of these bosses are just... And I think it's a little bit of no longer having the muscle memory, but... Some of these bosses are just awkward as hell. I know you can either do the gate method to throw it off and get behind it. Or there's also another one where you, like, completely loop the arena. It tries to jump at you. It doesn't make the jump, and then it's either, like, clinging onto the edge and you hit it off, kind of like a ceaseless discharge cheese you can do in one, or it jumps, it crashes, and then you fight it over there. Yeah. Alright, this time for sure. So close to. It's the annoying thing. It's always the last 2% of their HP is when you die. Either because your resources have lost out and the only way you really know how to deal with anything is through a massive battle of attrition. Rude. Or something happens and it's just, well, what? You know, I can take this guy without healing. Ha! Stagger. Also peaking my mic, so we're going to make that be a little bit quieter. There's a good reason I am not a dedicated Soulsborne streamer. But I've seen some people out there that it's incredible that they can do a game like this for this long, and they're just kind of good at it. This is wild. I think at least half of it is that I personally never really put in all... I never really focus much on a game when I'm streaming. Oh. Combos are so annoying when I get comboed. Alright. I think... Right, the play there is to then get into where that skeletal archer is. And take them around to... here, and we want to get the second necromancer. Alright, here's my plan. We let the chariot do some work for us. And I'm just going to let it pass again, so that we don't have to deal with everything else. When we get to here. And a little poke just for fun. Yeah, I had a feeling that's... Oh! How do I dodge that? Because it feels like if it's charging... If it's charging, then I obviously can't outrun it. But I feel like whenever I dodge to the sides, it just, like, rears up and locks on? Yeah. Okay, this time for sure. We have the run to it figured out. And I'm just going to try something, because... Like, I see a ton of people who stream these games do this, but I've never, out of habit, have done it, because every time I try, I always, without fail, end up in a corner being hit by, like, a dozen dudes, and it just never works, but I'm just gonna run through them all. I was going to say that actually worked, but then I almost fell through a bridge because the camera was clipping through a dude's chest. Rudest thing. If you're ever out in public and you can tell by how someone's move... Yep, every time, without fail. Every time I try to just run through dudes without fighting them all or dealing with them, that happens without fail. It has been proven. Entirely. So we're just going to continue to not do that. And by not do that, I mean we're going to take a huge break to do something that might be mildly more interesting. Okay, where the hell is it? Shaded Woods... Ruined Fork Road. There's... someone? Because during the break, and partly in preparation of this, because it was annoying me. No, it's not Ruined... I think there is something I ruined for Road. But I missed, like, a ton of a ton of NPCs around. Nope, wrong way. Case in point, the arrow in my ass. There's 3 ways to go. One of them was the actual way. One gets you to a dude's head. And... is this the actual way to go? I have no idea. But somewhere in this map area is the dude that lets you make boss weapons. Wait, no, not that one. He's powerful. Souls much like a curse, so is a strong soul, is much better with them, an even stronger curse. Vendrick, king of Drangleic, uses a powerful soul to keep the curse at bay. In the end, he saw the flame that began it all. Wear this ring to open the king's gates. Hell yeah, so that... Alright, we've accidentally found the way to... the way the game wants us to go, which is that there's several of these gates around, and I've seen someone play this area, and it is not fun. Yeah, because I'm getting a big Seath the Scaleless sort of vibes. Oh, that just closes behind you. Fun! Ooh. how much you want to bet that these things are like... What are these things? Little chupacabras? Oh! Petrified? Well, that way it's not fun. 0 out of 10. Do not recommend going in that general direction. Burn it with fire. Yeah. Alright, before anyone says, Fred, you're describing a pyromancy build, am I the only one who thinks that going through these games with a flamethrower would be very cathartic? And I'm not talking pyromancy. Because, like, that's just... It's just spell slots with annoying resource usage. Like, yeah, do you have enough to keep it going? Blah, blah, blah. No. I mean, like, just screw fuel consumption or that whole problem. Just give us a full-on flamethrower. You know, M2 flamethrower, a Flammenwerfer. And this goes to Shrine of Winter, which goes to Drangleic Castle, which, ow, was the direction that we once had to go. So I'm thinking no dudes. I could have sworn, I remember in one... Wait, I think I remember that it, and I don't even know if any of these NPCs are still going to be here because I've beaten the boss of this area. Like, I've completed it. But maybe it's backwards? Maybe it's just, like, here. And I don't think it's backwards. I'm just gonna go towards the place that I think the boss weapon maker is, because I want to take a look. I've never really used boss weapons, so I'm just curious as what they're like. Shaded runes, yeah. First page of the law book says, the more cases you read, the better. 1,000 pages of cases alone. Ah! Isn't that fun? Just hours and hours upon hours of cases. Oh, I thought I almost walked off. Alright, so that's back to the... But hey, the more you read, the better, so... Yeah! Of course, never addressing the problem of how many of these can... Oh, God. Yeah, that... What you found there is probably the most damning insult against Blender guides, period. Wait. Do I have... Dragon Tail, created, forgotten, Brightstone, Ironbird, Steel House, Leningrass. No, I do not. I do not have the key that I know I need. Yeah, no, that is peak damning insult of this dry 1,000+ instances and examples in the most excruciating detail known to man, woman, and some species of nematode imaginable is more understandable than the things that they have you use to try to understand Blender. Which, from my understanding, and from the detail that has gone in, Blender guides are the wonderful mix of absolutely awful technical documentation that does not help you understand how to use a coding library, married with the absolutely awful art tutorials of, well, I could try to tell you, but this is very much personalized to what works for me. I am giving absolutely zero explanation and assuming things that come naturally just also come natural to you. And also it's behind a paywall. Which is just great. Okay, no, there's a... Yippee! Yay! Love to see it. My understanding is that there's just kind of a dude around here that you have to unpetrify. They'll attack you because they're an ungrateful jerk, but they drop a key that then you use somewhere nearby to unlock the door to free the person who then shows up in Brightstone Cove, Tessalora, or wherever, that then will make boss weapons. I also can't tell if the laughter I'm hearing is like a clue, or if that's just the passive noise of these soul jars. And oh, hey Tark. Where is it? Ring of Whispers. I remember this one.
You've defeated my...
Oh yeah, and we killed this guy's little wife.
This is my thanks.
It was his idea.
Take it.
Can't spell slaughter without laughter. That is true. Ah.
What skill. But our master never dies. And he changes form.
What?
So that... Brave you, take these.
Second dragon ring? King's ring. Keep human appearance while hollow. What is second dragon ring? Increase HP, stamina, max... Oh! Yeah, we'll swap that. No, wait.
But still,
Warm it.
I have no... But still...
Alright. Yeah, I'll put that on instead of what we got. That is true. Can't spell slaughter without laughter. Still misusing Spotify, but ever since I've been paid to use without at. Ugh, yeah. Yeah, I've bit the bullet on that one and paid for premium just because I legit use it all the time. Like every time I get the Spotify Wrapped, it's always, you've listened to almost 100,000 hours. But God, the ads are so annoying. Oh? Wait, was that just him dying, or did I actually... I thought I found, like, a secret door in here. Like, I know that when you get down to it, like, looking... Like, oh, if you look at radio, that's always had ads of some sort. maybe on that, if you look at the average, that it's been more or less, but yeah, Spotify without ads. He also shares it with the family, so I don't know if it does much. Like, lets me listen to music. Yeah, that's true. The downloading. Wait, I feel like I've done this before, and it's just gotten. Yeah, no, this is not a wave. There's nothing there. Download playlists have been. That's the one that are kind of huge. Oh, hey, Basilisk. That one I think has been worth the cost, and the ad-free has been nice, but like, man, it would be nice to just have some service that lets you just have music without all the other nonsense. Oh, wait. You're still frozen. There it is, Fang Key. Now, how do I use this? I haven't seen a... Wait a second. I know exactly where to use this. There was a hole. There's actually several holes, but this is a very specific hole. In fact, you might even describe it as a pit. Now that I know where the hell it is. Hey, Zardar, how's it going? Souls 2? Can't be. Ah, but it can. Actually, pretty easily, because we are very much lost. I'm trying to look for the dude who... Oh, wow. I just got pounced upon. Or the dude who sells weapons. Oh, yeah, no, that Basilisk is petrified. That is much worse than Curse. Aha! I knew it. And we've just found them. How are you doing? Good.
Thank you for helping me.
Hi, Ornifex.
Ornifex. I owe you some form of thanks.
So the trailer for 4 out and the other stream friends who are playing 2 in Cloud. I have to wonder if anything besides Borderlands says almost all fans be get rid of her kill them reaction to character the devs wanted seem to be popular.
I believe that I can be of assistance. If
Perfect key. I'd swipe right. Well.
Thank you.
Oh, and an Estus Flask shard. God, in doing all this cleanup stuff, I have found so many things. Like, we now have better healing, plus 1 to... Oh, almost. I'd be surprised if that's like a teleport thing for a faction because of the wheelchair dude. I know, just down the road. I love that meme from Happy Souls. But no, I think for like the Borderlands things, the first thing is I've heard it said that Borderlands 4 dropping this close after the movie was 100% damage control of they saw, oh, people really hated the movie. People really did not like the movie. We put no effort into, had miscast roles, and just did not do anything to make them feel like Borderlands characters? Right, burning stuff. Sublime bone dust, burn that. And then they're dropping this in hopes to get some goodwill back, but like, not a lot of people liked 3. I've heard people who
to see light.
say that they did enjoy it and that they are excited for it. Oh, no way in hell, I need like 22,000. Which, happy for them. Time will tell to see if they got anything to feel right about it. It's just a series that, for better or worse, kind of peaked with... this one. Kind of peaked with 2, and they haven't really been able to do much past it. Like, it's funny the concern for 4 seems to be they bring Ava back and still try to make, like, Kurt Pusher is a big deal character. Pretty sure it's not that because I've seen Randy talking about the film, but also know CGI... That's true. CGI trailer takes time. Had to get spot there. 3... It's been messed... Alright. Good gameplay, horrible story outside DLC. That makes a bit more sense from what I've heard of a lot of people. Like I thought like it's just all around borderline, all around just awful. But the fact that it plays really good, because there's tons of games where the best way to play it is ignore the story, just go for the gameplay. Example, this entire series, where it's so... he staggered me out of the roll at just the worst time. Dang. Completely my fault. Entirely. Tried something, it failed. What was I saying? Yeah, that makes more sense with the gameplay being good. Because you can have really polished gameplay, but enough things with story, other things, or just some part of the game loop just doesn't hit well. As cool new stuff, every character gets multiple action skills. That would be nice. I remember in every other Borderlands I've played, I do not use the action skills at all after a point because, like, the sub skills are so much more useful. And even things like Borderlands 1, where I was playing Maya or whoever the Siren character was, that I just stopped caring about her skill after a while because it didn't do much. It is like a teleport with some effects, and I spec'd into everything else to a point where it was easier for me to just shoot them and not deal with it. And 2, I was playing as Gage, so the problem there is obvious. that ain't gonna work at all because her skill just sucks. The best way to play her is build so much anarchy that the best way to shoot enemies is aim at the ground and fire away, or just pick a god and pray. To the PCs, they in fact actually funny. Story consistently gets away. It sucks. Like, kill off previous PC. Yeah, I feel like they did that because they did that several times in 2, and like, yeah, we get Pandora's an awful place, blah blah blah, but you do one thing to drive it home too many times, and it's just, ugh. What's... Well, still win that. One of them multiple ones, Zane can lose his grenade slot for a second action skill. One of them, Mose gets a mech suit. Instead, she gets to pick its weapon. Oh, that's cool. As I remember Mose being the resident just drown the enemies in lead class. That one looked interesting. But it was also a case of, like, so many other games. At the very least, Payday and the like them. Like, I've heard so much about this, I'm exhausted about it already, so I'm just gonna not. No, favorite way to play any shooter? More gun. Just give me the maximum amount of... Just give me some sort of bullet hose and I'll figure out the rest. Eee, that was close. Because it's funny that I've noticed that across games, I Hey, Botanic, how's it going?
Botanical_chaos is second in the stream. The coveted
in
third is
second.
still out there.
Good on you. And thanks for the check-in. Welcome into the Blockbuster. Nonsense is happening. I'm good. Hell yeah. And run. We are fighting a pair of conjoined horses. I don't know where the necromancer is. It would be a lot easier if it wasn't for all of the skeletons that insist upon themselves. However, we also can just have them get run over. Which is what I'm going to do. Yep, that sounds satisfying. Bonk. Good, that's great to hear. Alright, let's see if we can get this to work. Don't stand behind or else you're just going to get kicked. Never mind! Ah! Ah! I actually dodged that for once. That killed us 3 times. Yes, we have beaten this dead horse. I'm adding that as a quote. Fading. I'm pretty sure everything here is just shit fading souls. Pet suffered in late game. Yeah. Yeah, the thing is with the minion that has to be at a certain level to keep up damage, it's kind of hard to scale it in a way that doesn't immediately run into the issue of if you have a minion that can beat the game or is as good as a player. Oh, hey, Falchion. Why would a player have the need to do anything themselves, which then you're reducing player agency. Players don't feel bored because they're not doing anything. Because you want to be support, but not... It's hard to balance and hard to do well in a way that feels good compared to, like, a giant fuck-off bullet hose. It's not until Wonderlands they had pets and damage action skills not be bad late game, because in 3 of Mars damage action skills were bad at launch compared to 1 that do phase lock from 2 again. Eh. Honestly, okay, I know there's like a way over there, but I don't really care because this is like several dungeons before where we are. Yeah, I've honestly found that the best thing to focus in on Borderlands is just, can I get... Hey.
Oh, welcome.
What is with the creepy midgets in this game?
Do you have a lust for blood?
Kind of.
Yes, of course.
I think this is a multiplayer covenant. Of like the...
Do you give yourself the armor?
Nah.
Go back home.
Yeah, I think this is like just... The only thing back here is the multiplayer covenant. But hey, we got a level up, so I'm happy with it. We also probably wasted enough souls trying this that if I just did the run up and reset at the bonfire, we could have gotten 3 more level ups, but I don't really care. It did that like I did like the 3 furthered each character's gimmick a bit more. Flax always got a pet, Mose has a mech weapon slot, Zane gets 2 action skills at once, and Mario could use any augment on any action skill and got to pick her active element. Okay, active elements for skills. Really, that's kind of huge in and of itself. Because I remember so many times where late game just ended up with... Like, late games of Borderlands 1 was either you have a gun that deals corrosive damage, or you have a bad time on your hands. Is there anything else I need here? Like, in this place, at this time? Localized entirely in the kitchen? And what's this called? Oops. Where's it? Right! Brightstone Cove, Tussadora. Whole reason there's a warp on the lower Brightstone Cove. Salvadoran 2 proving the most broken character, not because his skills were good, but because his action skills was use a second gun. Not just a second gun. A second gun in your inventory in a looter shooter where guns get exponentially better the longer you play, just because that's how the game advances. So remember from seeing someone else that there's some Hey, sorry about your door. Your home is really creepy, but
Go we meet again, kind traveler.
yeah, launch tomorrow could pick between shock, corrosive, and fire. DLC got Cairo also improved her melee, because the melee siren had barely any actual skills. And they didn't give her a punch mode despite giant arms.
No, but I have a debt to you.
I am set.
I require no payment this time. My tip.
Alright. Item... Merkuma. Curved Greatsword. Oh, cool. Hands make parting. Partisan, Twin Blade, Composite Bow. Kind of tempted to... shoot, I used all my level up materials for another one, but Composite Bow is... It's a... Okay, shorter range, so that doesn't matter. But that one's like a quality bow. Fire! Amber Heard, Green Blossom, Flame Butterfly, Homing Soul Arrow, Homing Soul Mass, and Fall Control. Hey, that's kind of nice. Oh, they're a blacksmith. Nice. Wait. Oh, I could use. Man, there's like absolutely. Wait, I could dual wield these stupid things. Trade. Thorn Greatsword. / Lost Sinner's Sword. Dang. Greatsword forged from the soul of Lost Sinner. Blade saps the life of its wielder. What? Nature of the sword's unknown even to the Lost Sinner herself. So, high damage. None of that. And slow down strong attacks. More of a dex weapon. Spider. Cast a strong attack. Slow down movement. Spider's Silk. Thrusting Sword. With... God, S rank scaling? That's like nothing. Soul of the Rotten gives the Butcher's Knife. Standard weapon searchlight. Absorbs the HP of foes. That could be interesting. Right, mine creates such a thing. Perhaps not to dwell on it. As likely used in the past. Sacred Chime Hammer from Velstadt. That makes sense. That's just hit. Oh, these are all their weapons. Iron King Hammer. 50. Holy. 50 strength. King's Mirror. I mean, nothing's really speaking to me. I'll get this one, because funny. I could probably just consume all of my souls and get like a couple level ups. Alright, let's actually do plot. Cardinal. Zane's clothing got goofy with a copy your gun skill too, because had infinite ammo. Stick it behind Zane's shield with skill with bubble augment and lets you demonstrate why some busted guns belong to a limited ammo type like sniper. Or watch all the amp shop fly across the level. I remember with Borderlands 2 that the funnest guns on Mechromancer were like bandit ones, because absolutely deranged type of design, right? Or hot nonsense through and through. Oh god, I don't actually remember where in here I want to go. Not out here. But I think I want to go down the hole. That it just didn't matter at 500 plus stacks of anarchy or whatever it was you wanted. Or however high you wanted to get or were able to. It was just... if you could get a hit at accuracy so low that it more often than not, bullets would fly off the side of the screen in some random direction. And so... no. It... just every individual thing did... or every individual bullet did so much damage that my biggest issue with playing the class was that I often ran into a problem of... I was so stuck in my head that damage was a very important stat that I needed to make sure I had, if not as much as possible of, a respectable amount. But no, I probably would have been absolute... Alright. I think we gave up here. Ow. Ow. Ow! Stupid lizard. Should probably kill them, but... oh, I should definitely kill that one. Everything's on fire and blowing up again. Oh, right, there, it does have an AoE. I hope everyone is enjoying this stupid-ass exploration stream. Because, like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening, why. I don't have a plan. I have dedicated to not doing actual plot. I'm just kind of doing shit. I'm doing it poorly. The guarantee. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Speaking of doing things extremely poorly, that new Twitch update. I didn't finish my thought on that, because I noticed last ad break that a lot of people had that turned off. Like, it was 100% more people had gone through the hack in order to make it so nobody can join their streams, which, very understandable. I know their justification is that, oh, this will encourage more impromptu collabs. This will... oh, also, I learned this. In order to get that, you have to hit the door, wait a bit, You can hear footsteps on the other side. It opens. And what do you notice inside this room? No other way in. That is the developer's intended way to get in here. You have to knock on the door. With a large Titanite shard would have been useful early. The life ring, not so much, because as right now, does the exact same thing as the one I have. Wait. Does it? Oh yeah, no, I'm thinking of the one that slowly restores health. I can see issues coming up. I think it's why the patch is over. Flak is technically the weakest Borderlands 3 characters for all his damage stuff. Either the life leech of Amara and Zane, or his shield is blocking all shots. The massive shield Moze has her mechs now a certain amount of health, and his explosive leaf. Right? Yeah, it's one of those things with power creep balancing and making sure everything else is, to their credit, when they get it right, Baldur's Gate, Borderlands characters are really fun to play with. It's just right in most cases. It involves limited use of the character's dedicated action skills. Just kind of happens. Is what it is. But that said, when they do get it right, I do enjoy it a lot. And with the whole try to finish that thought, just with the knock feature. I understand what they were trying to do to encourage more people to. God, that is devastating in a way I did not. Where was this? Literally every other time. I want to encourage more people to like collabs and do stuff. But it's absolutely awful implementation, and I can see the idea in like niche uses. Ow. Come. Seriously? What the? I have no idea what's going on with that. It is... I don't even know what I could have done there. Yeah, you have to go into like the user or the stream manager, not anything specific. And so it's just that one tree is kind of underwhelming compared to the other. I see. Yeah, still weird. Wait, that was like an entire... I am remembering things about this game that... This game is just weird. Honestly, if I see the knock... Oh, right. For a moment there, I couldn't remember if it was the knock thing of the whole, in order to get a piece of loot in a room, you have to knock on the door in-game, or like the Twitch feature. But yeah. The most I can see is that it could be interesting for, like, drop-in collab games of, like, hey, we're playing Helldivers or Left 4 Dead tonight. If anyone wants to drop in, then go ahead. The other thing is that it's, like, tacked onto the stream together stuff, which I've never seen anyone use. Oh, hey, Cass. How's it going? When I'm not dealing with kind of bullshit fire lizards, which I have decided I just simply will not deal with. I don't think anything down there is worth it. I'll get that. Dang. It's a lot. Let me get the mitosis. better off. Hey, cooperate with me. Another bread roll. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. Aggressively wrong one. It has been way too long. Why do I still have my old V1 model in here? That should probably... Thought I burned them all. Probably should burn them a bit more. That was Minecraft. Now how are you doing? Talking about not... Yeah. Oh, I never gave Twitch my phone number. I can't even use Stream Together. God. I think there's something that I needed to verify my phone number with on Twitch as like part of being affiliate, so I can't. So I'm not sure I can opt out, but that would I can get behind opting out of that feature. It's half my health because it's been a hot minute. I'm just going to pop a human effigy. That's so bad. I don't know any... Yeah, like, that's the other thing. I don't know anyone that's spontaneous. Like, we were talking, the only reason I could think to use it is if you were hosting a game night of, like, hey, anyone who... The place unbeknownst. Nice. Like, hey, we're playing Helldivers, or this game, or... some... Last nothing happened. Okay. So interesting. There's stuff here that we can't get to yet. But if you're playing like some sort of big old multiplayer game, it's just like, yeah, if you can make it, drop in and we'll stream it. It's just for easier setup. But like, I don't know anyone who uses Stream Together. I don't know any... Oh, 3 life gems. Those would have been nice earlier. Anyone who would be down for that much. And like, even my idea of, well, I can see one way that people would possibly use it is still a big plan beforehand. Like, I get what they were thinking and trying to do, but I also don't know anyone who streams like that. And I honestly don't think just... no, it's not even just that I don't think. I can give evidence of times where randomly chasing collabs with anyone who will give you the time of day backfires massively. Wow, I missed a bunch of stuff first time through here. Just because that's so Yeah, and that, exactly, Pizza. With any amount of anxiety, like, even if you can reject it, that's still a lot of pressure. Always plan. No, I don't use schedules, but I have before been willing to show up in time for stuff if asked, but it's just unhealthy. And I'm going to take a quick break because the ads are up and don't know what's going on. Be back in a bit.
Up the jitney. Probably the Higgs gang. Bring your horse, they're headed for Pine Creek. Guess they're going through the camp. Hurry up and I'll meet your trains. the Flying B payroll.
What the hell is this song? Ending sounded like something out of like a Wario Land theme. Yeah, where were we? Alright. I don't need schedules for it. Yeah, like I don't know. I think the only time that I would have benefited from the knock feature was that was the time when I was playing this game, fighting the Ruined Sentinels, and just gave up and played Helldivers, and a couple people dropped in. But, like, on the other hand of all that, we were able to get that set up very easy, if not easier, than using some weird Twitch feature, because we all just had Discord and tools already existing to deal with collaborations in this format. It was so easy to set up. I'm just gonna ignore that, dude. Yeah, like, a lot of streamers, I can appreciate them trying to make tools to, like, encourage collaborations and, like, help people get some confidence underneath them and get out from under their comfort zone. But this ain't the way. Like, this 100% is not helping anyone. Placed unbeknownst. Okay, here's the new problem. I have completely forgotten where all other of these produce the symbol of the king. Oh, King's Gate. There we go. And I get, and if you are dealing with anxiety so much that you can't stream because of flare-ups, it's awful. One thing they could have done that would have been so easy to do, and would have drastically improved the reaction, turn it off by default and have it as a feature. Like, putting it on without any control is the biggest slap in the face. If they just, I feel it would have been, the reaction would have gone to Twitch, what the actual hell were you thinking? To, okay, we don't know what? Huh? Weird. What? I thought this was like the end. Is it just down there? Can I just, like, roll up to it and take a seat? Like, do I really need to do anything else? Okay. But yeah, that would have taken a whole lot more. Yeah, I'll summon the head of Vengarl. Couldn't find him, but Benhart, sure. Sure, we'll grab some boys for this. I don't know what to expect down here. It just seems poorly implemented. Like, they didn't think out what the reaction would be. They Throne Watcher, Throne. Oh, hey, a dual boss. I take no shame in having the dude squad. Because, like, Ooh! Like, I am taking... I'm dealing less damage than I would normally because I have 2 dudes. Man, I wish I had that one miracle that just lets you, push people off, because I bet I could get a ring out. Oh. Defender hit second phase.
Is never the answer.
It's the solution.
Look, all you need is a couple of dudes to just roll up like you own the place, and you're golden. One down. This is an even fight. Oh, wait. He's down, but he's not dead. Do not revive. Like, do they have a revive? Are they supposed to have a revive? Is this cut feature? What? Watcher. Huh. So see a bunch of... Oh, this is even worse than if they barred me from entry. It's like, it's right over there. And like, you can easily tell what this is supposed to be. This is 100% the first kiln. They're the kiln of the first flame, because there's a ton of ashes, and what else would be underneath the castle? I guess I have to go do the rest of the game in order to build a bridge. Like, I can't just go grab a ladder from somewhere. We literally know a ladder smith. We have bought ladders. We have 3 of them in Missoula that are legally recognized as our property. We could just go grab one, come back, and put it over the gap. But nope, gotta kill gods. This is such a silly game. Not had anxiety so bad I can't eat properly in a while, but yeah, this week was bad and couldn't turn off, so it didn't do what... God, that's awful. I'm really sorry to hear that. Like, it's bad enough to deal with anxiety regularly, but the paralyzingly bad types where it's just, well, can't do anything but just kind of buckle down and try to survive this is honestly the worst type. Okay, so we got no new bonfires. Shrine of Amana, maybe there's something in Undead Crypt, I don't remember? You know what, for the sake of forward momentum, I'm just going to start some of the DLC areas. It seems like the time. So why not? Julva. And I'm probably actually at a level where I can do... Yeah, I can barely, I'm at a point where I can just, like, wombo combo guards. I'm confident in this, and oh my god, why are there so many of you? God, these guys do not stagger. Well, the stuff usually sets it. Yeah. Yeah, the amount of times that work, life, or just anything else, it's so annoying. Beat 2 a few times, but never owned the DLC myself, so weirdly new to me to agree. Hell yeah. It's also new to me as well because I could not be bothered to do the DLC. Like, I am having enough trouble in... Well, my opinion of the DLC is clouded by the fact that... Ow. The first thing I tried, because it was the... Well, not the first, but it was definitely on the way. First DLC I did was the Shrine of Winter, and god damn. We'll try the second DLC area. This is going wonderfully. I think this is 2020. I've been in a state of, can stuff just stop happening, please? Because, yeah, not much. Oh, God, yeah. Yeah. It has been a death spiral since 2020 in terms of just everything that's happening. It really feels like a case of the world was supposed to end in 2012. It took about 8 years for people to realize it, and they're trying to adjust the timeline, but God, everyone could just use a fucking break. Or two. Hopefully everyone gets something soon. Alright. Hello? Yes, I will very much use the smelter wedge for whatever the heck this thing is. Ooh, Soul of Nadia, Bride of Ash. This is getting more and more concerning. Yay! Soul of a Giant, Smooth Silky. I should really trade in all of these. Renounce your flesh and wandered Broom Tower. Natalia came to this land. King she thought sought was no longer there. trying to show up here. I love that. There's a bit of backstory that I know about that it's like all of these queens were like sent to corrupt a specific king, like Vendrick, Old Iron King, Ivory King, whatever. Ooh, Dexterity Ring. But the one assigned to the Old Iron King when she got there increases. Yeah. Just does what it does. Alright. May as well. Yeah, I'll take 5 more dexterity. Yeah, I think. So, hang on. How do I remove the... Huh. Yeah, I'm just going to move on past that because, right now in the country I'm broadcasting in, that is a bit of a hot topic, and I am not getting into that for multiple reasons. Yeah, I remember hearing DLCs clarifying the whole Dark Princess Leia thing, and one of them was basically, we don't need you to help fuck everything up. We can do it ourselves. Yeah, that's the DLC we're playing through right now. An attempt was made to make everything worse, and then the Old Iron King is just like, hold my beer. You are not prepared for the fuckery that I'm about to unveil into this world. And then, here we are. Oh yeah, this is so much easier than the last time I tried this DLC, which was basically just, haha, get fucked. Thing. Because I assume I just have to kind of travel around and find the stuff. Hey, yeah, that thing happened. Yeah, oh, here's the funny thing. All I say about it is that everyone, but Everyone forgot about that. It's become such a non-issue. It's kind of hilarious. And oh my god. The DLCs have not improved on the original game's issue of having a ton of dudes. Yeah, I went for the item because I'm like, I'm not winning that. I just forget about a thing now. Go look for Sailor Moon meme came to mind. I kind of hope that it's my work here is done, but you didn't do anything. Oh yeah. Second favorite. Don't let anyone ruin your day. Ruin it yourself. It's your day. Not gonna lie, there is at least a little bit something a little bit nice about taking some agency back and ruining the day for yourself. Because like you can't complain that's about something that happened. That is just 100% you. Ugh. Or at least have the sense to die in a sensible place. Love that for me. Alright. Been led to believe that this song is enough of a girl failure to actually do something like that at least once. My understanding of Sailor Moon that comes mostly from people who know... Oh, God, it really does just aggro all of them. But, or at least know... All my knowledge of that comes from tangential understanding and interest in that era of animation. The fact that the... Isn't the creator of Sailor Moon married to the creator of Hunter x Hunter? And like she owns a Porsche and all these very impressive things, and her husband's just kind of pathetic, and when asked about it, is like, yeah, that's what I like about him. Which, you know, goals. Love that for both of them. Rope. Oh, you're the one whispering. But like, all I know from it is like handful of memes, tangential information from people who are like really into the series, and that sounds right. That like it's kind of a bit of like, as far as I know, the whole reason that nobody knows that she's Sailor Moon is just because of massive amount of Clark Kenting. Like, they look at Sailor Moon, oh, Scythe plus 7? I just get that here? Nice. Like, they just look at her, look at Usagi, and like, yeah, there's no way these two are the same people. I actively refuse to believe that with evidence in front of my face. Like, huh. I'm pretty sure that's the original concept for how the Superman secret identity worked. But Clark Kent was just such a bumbling doofus that everyone looked at him like, yeah, no way. My brain is not calculating that out. Watch Smile Precure, and I can say for sure that the entire cast can either be summed up as girl failure or idiot in a way that's pretty funny. Ha! Right. Wedge it! I don't know what it did, but it seemed pretty extreme. Please tell me this whole area isn't, we have shrines that make the mooks invincible. I'll reach out in a moment. Right now I'm focused on not dying and making bread noises. Wait! These things can't climb ladders! I should have gone up the ladder! No, my The way I think about it is that a cast like that is the same reason why absolutely everyone loves to play D&D. Because on some level, everyone, including the players who are actively enabling it and the DM who is supposed to be role-playing as the villains, are thinking the world-ending threat is being stopped by these idiots. And that's just peak. Finally, post about superhero girls, Bruce Wayne, and Batman with how he acts as Bruce in that Gotham Knights where the video Batman left behind and throw people off his trail is just in case from his death is Bruce Wayne dancing his oven. Yeah. Yeah, just the best way to throw it off, be a complete and total idiot. Like, it's just 100% people see what they expect, and it would be like the whole Bruce Wayne can't be Batman is because it'd be like if you look at like Steve Jobs back in the day, or any CEO of Microsoft, or like hell, Elon Musk, a possibility so awful it took me a moment to work up the steam to actually say it. It's like, wait, they're Batman? Like, it just blue screens you to consider. And that's why it's so excessive, or successful. Two instances in mind for a meme about Smile Precure, about general dumbassery, in that team's first group transformation had them, within moments, get hit by a monster's giant missile. I forget what it was, but I feel like there was something that where the characters either got jumped during their transformation sequence, or some mook asked, hey, why don't we just jump them now? Like, you're new here. That's not how it works. Just trust us on this. Maybe it was like, I don't remember what it is, because through the fact that I prefer to have something to do with my hands, I don't really... Whoa! I tried to wombo combo, and they wombo comboed me. Boy, I get shown a lot of stuff, and I don't recall. I don't really watch a lot of things, because, yeah. It is much more... The other thing is, it's actually, I'm pretty sure, on average, between old games I get through other means, and things like, yeah, I bought several hundred hours worth of Cyberpunk, and I still have the main campaign to go through. It's cheaper for me to just not watch stuff, because that requires a streaming service. Alright. Ah! Dodged away too early. Well, somehow I hit one of them. Not sure how. Nope, this is... Oh. That was very... How am I alive? I should have died like 5 frickin' times in there. Clip saved somewhere again. Seggates Wolf villain trying to use dark energy to drain some of the main girl's grandma. It's not working. Swans keeps doing it faster and faster. His voice starts breaking. His grandma face is unchangeably happy. Yeah, the most terrifying force in the world is the average grandma. The guy who did the science find precure transformations, then find bits like the energy amount from them floating just light is put death awaits anyone who interrupts the transformation. Not gonna lie, I actually do love that as an explanation of, yeah, no, we did the math. You try to attack that, and you're basically trying... Oh god, I almost fell off. I accidentally hit dodge. Yeah, you're basically trying to punch the surface of the sun on a hot day. Do not. You know what? Love that. Just do some justifications. Is this... You can just bait them out by standing around like an absolute fool? Love that! So I should probably upgrade my armor or vitality because it... Yeah. Oh, right. Demon's Soul. Forgot to collect that. Now, my favorite thing about this Estus build is it attacks hard. It hits hard enough for you to be able to get a good stagger, and fast enough that if it's one-on-one, which is pretty rare in these games, but case in point of why it's not a complete and total break in half thing, is that it also hits fast enough that you can just stun lock them. I also just love the visual or the idea of it. Oh, cool. Pyromancy. Probably never use it. This place went to hell so long ago and so explosively that all of these minions have just been hiding under the ash because they're like, well, it's over, and just simply gave up. Love that. I think math was that the energy amount would immediately obliterate anyone. Find the clips to save like 10 seconds, and they will know that it's still right after they transform, not during. The tradition remains, don't attack during if you want to keep any of your body part, and probably soul too. I think over here. Those are barrelmen. Those are barrelmen holding explosive barrels. Those are explosive barrelmen. Those are barrelmen that'll explode if I hit them. Ooh, old mundane stone. Nice. Oh! Calm down. You too. Wait. Come, can I get it? Can I? Yes! Get booted off a cliff, you fool. Hidden doors used to be believable. Okay, we got a ton of water. Chests. What? Oh, I'm like, wait, is there a thing to this? No, I just accidentally gestured like a fool. And soul vessel? Huh? The hell is a soul vessel? Bleeding serum, old growth, temporarily increases. That'd be good for just a boost. Silver talisman. Throne. Oh, what's the lore on these? The king is sacred and requires an appropriate guardian. Special soul of the defender. Sacred must be observed. A watcher. Look at it so it doesn't go away. That's what I'm getting from it. Holy water urn. Cleanse undead with holy water. Soothing potion. Water scalds the skin of undeads and hollow. Okay, that could be fun. I might go back to the Undead Crypt Vendrick to try that. That's in Crimson Water, Rouge Water. The hell is a soul vessel? Ladder miniature. Fang key, Leningrass house, soldier of steel, undead. It's like a fire seed. Oh, I can upgrade my pyromancy flame like a lot. Like raw bleed, poison, dark knife, twinkling titanite. Life dead again, dark flood, immolation, warmth, iron flesh, slash, combustion. Soul bolt. Bite. Kings, Exerity, White, King Dead, Old Sun, Silver, Ring of Binding, Restoration, Evil Eye, Covetous Surface. Okay, this is going to annoy me until I find what the hell a Soul Vessel is. Dark Quartz? Bell Quartz. Okay, that's a pretty good one. Like a... Curious. Girls and Curious. Surprisingly hands-on physical, making the dumbassery all the funner, because, like, could throw them against a Grimdark Space Marine, and they could toss them into space easily. So watch them get roped into dumbest. Here's my hot take. Is that Warhammer 40k's Space Marines are... Okay, I'm just going to Google what the hell a Soul Vessel is, because this is annoying me. DS2, Soul... Consumable... Oh! Oh, I'm a fool. I'm an absolute fool. It's this. I just forgot. It's the respec thing. Dang it. Supplies a villain too. Wolfgang wanted to eat in a restaurant, got told to take his costume off, started a big villain speech. Somehow physically removed him from the building without realizing he's still giving his speech to someone on the outside. Some guy and take a building-sized boulder being thrown on him. You'll have to see it. But no, my definite hot take, because, like, you can't even say, I like these Space Marines in Warhammer 40k spaces without somebody throwing a hissy fit. Because that's just how those fans are. Wait. Oh, I love this place. But it's that most magical girls could most likely, like, solo and throw a Space Marine. Because what a lot of people don't really... Like, a lot of people get sucked into the fantasy and the Imperium's own propaganda, that they forget that a whole point of... What? I don't even understand what just happened. Did I just get, like... Oh, weird great bow. One sight, 40k Marine. It's especially kind of thrown in for versus terms, having a horrible... Yeah, for sure. But, like, here's the thing. I don't know the exact stats for everything. For everything 40k. But I'm pretty sure any Fallout you care to name, Brotherhood of Steel Soldier could probably just wombo combo and solo a Space Marine. Like, is the armor as good? No. Do I believe that the armor for the Space Marine is as good as the Imperium claims it is? Also, no. Because quite a lot of things just kind of open it like a toothpick. And it's... Like, the whole point is that the Imperium of Man is in a massive decline. Like, they don't even know how to make a lot of their own weaponry. They just know how to do a couple of ritualistic things that happen to turn on the 3D printers that makes their technology. And they're not... In terms of battle strategy and equipment, they're worse than the EDF. Same side had a very funny case of God Emperor Mankind versus Sailor Moon. The one side result the Threadmaker didn't want. yeah, I mean, in most cases, the Emperor Mankind is either in his prime, in which case that is no longer 40k. That is this is what we lost before we started 40k, which does not count at all, because that is 100% just context for why 40k is a tragedy. and why it's kind of sad and the Imperium's I forgot about this area. We're gonna let you guys de-aggro and think about what you did. And on the other hand, once you get into 40k proper, the Emperor's just kind of corpsing on a chair. It's up in the air if he's even alive. It's a version of that old meme about deep writing just changed out for grimdark writing. Yeah, nice complex plot. Now check this shit out. Oh yeah, 100%. I could Goomba stomp him to death, but this is somewhat faster and still working. Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of things that I honestly don't think the average 40k fan understands about their own setting, and it's fine. If they enjoy it and they're not being massive flaming jerks about absolutely everything. Oh, hey Rain. Thank you so much for the raid, Ranger. I saw the shout out pop up. I'm like, oh, cool. Just popped into chat. Didn't realize that only pops up for raiders now because I changed it. But welcome in. We got into a weird hot take section, but we're playing Dark Souls 2, going through one of the DLC's areas, doing actually okay. But welcome in. How was Overwatch 2? Get some wins? And I accidentally entered into a phrase of, or a comparison contest of how most things in 40k aren't that good, because my headcanon is that most of everything that says that they're okay is Imperial propaganda and should not be taken at face value. And will these guys please just thank you? I love these guys. Oh, hell yeah. We have been punching gods in the face and have had a wonderful time at doing so. Yeah, SMT is the one thing I know that gets pretty dark and is actually up there in crazy stuff, because it takes a minute. Oh, God. Anything that takes myths at face value at all is not only going to get crazy in power scaling. What is this? What is this floppy, weird puppet? Is this just is this dude just full of, like, mist? Wildest thing. I have no idea what this game is trying to do, but it's certainly doing it. God, I love that. I love that bouncy emote you got, Ranger. But yeah, welcome in. For anyone new here, I am Eldritch Horror Bread, Eldritch Horror from Beyond Reality, found an old band Blockbuster and said, don't need to do anything else in my life. I'm just going to sit here and play games. Also, I'm not actually alive. Doesn't matter, I have games. Yeah, I play mostly retro, some newer stuff if it strikes my fancy. Mostly just old things because, like, we're playing this on my PS3. It's old enough system for me that I can't turn it on in the middle of the stream, partially because it bricks everything, and partially because it also docks my first name. Yeah. Welcome in. Have to raid and run. Totally understand. That is 100%. You had a long stream. Whole lot of work. Appreciate the raid. So goofy magical girls are a nightmare in a few ways. Like, yeah, like, don't interrupt the transformation. We've calculated it out. They have more energy than the sun, and if you get too close, they will just vaporize you. Though my absolute favorite one has been some dude I found on TikTok, like a random preacher too, which is even funnier. That it's like his internet presence is split between, like, Cestus plus 8. I should have come here the moment I unlocked this, because I have max upgraded Cestuses, and now we have a almost fully. I could have saved so much Titanite. Like, yeah, it makes sense. This is like Throne of the Iron King DLC. Maybe the dude who, by a ring we found's description, oops, is just able to freely mold metal, maybe he's going to have some nice shit around. And oh, thank God, a bonfire. Oh, that is horrifying. That is just surrounded by flamethrower statues. Hell yeah, we do original hardware when we can. I've played games on my Nintendo 64. Ow. I see you there, you floppy weirdo. Nintendo 64, PS3, PS2. Like... Ooh, Twinkling Titan. Now run. If I still had my NES, I'd probably play on that. Yeah, like, one of my favorite things about that is that it's just Star Trek. Like, oh, it doesn't open on the side, I swear. Freaking crowbar, or using our giant hammers with a giant hammer, would get so much further through all this. Like, his entire thing is that Star Trek would absolutely obliterate 40K so hard it's not even funny. Because, is it science fiction? Technically, yeah. Is it like the old kind of hokey stuff and like, oh, everything's better, more grounded? Yes, and that's the exact crux of the argument. Everything later's more grounded. In Star Trek, the canonical strength of phasers that are like a complete non-issue against most Starfleet shields have... Oh. Why did he not go through? Oh, boy. Send dudes. I'm in a fight. I need more men. That dude doesn't have a head. Jealous. There's the parody song of SS Make Shit Up. Love that one. Yeah. But yeah, like, the average... Like, and I remember he brought up in, like, one point that there's one episode of, like, Next Generation where everyone on the bridge does a double take because, like, wait, they're firing at us with lasers? Like, actual lasers. Those don't even get through the shields we have up to deflect small debris from hitting the hull. Yeah, they're never going, they don't stand a chance. Like, the average weapon is in the range of, like, high kiloton yield nukes. The heavy stuff... Ah! Basically, I forgot that one. Huh. Something happened. Nope, and you did... Oh, and the knife throw. Thank you for the knife. That will be a great help through all this. Wait. What am I doing? I have pyromancy. I can just blow shit up. I completely forgot about that. That woke me up. That woke me up too. I was... Yeah. First things first, wedge. No, I desperately want to use the smelter wedge. I blame the game for that. That's a buff totem. Thank you for that, Sickly. Just so we're not Magic Girl one, clipping memes for the records, but it reminds me of people done Last of Us. Oh God, Last of Us is... That was so funny, because it was like, dude who doesn't play games is trying to compare Grimdark versus Grimdark Dude Bro protagonist versus regularly suplexes and has a pithy one-liner for everything. This also, it could beat those guys from Bully in a Fist Fight, and anyone who's actual fire in that game is like, we'd win with no issue. So stupid. True, there's worse things to be woken up to than the guitar riff from Trigun. Darkened Souls? It is. We're going pretty good. We're blowing stuff up. We have no idea where we're going. We're doing DLC. Oh, hey, a little ledge. But how are you doing, Crimson? Hope you're doing well tonight. Oh, and also talking about how, unfortunately for the dudes who are into Grimdark, power scaling does not decrease with the amount of cuteness a thing, or cuteness or general hope that a work has. Because I remember also seeing Bill Cipher versus, like, most Nintendo things, and I'm like, oh. Everything I've seen listed has beaten some sort of the cosmic horror. I saw one about Kirby, and like, yeah, Kirby doesn't have a chance. Like, have you seen his bosses? Have you seen what he goes up against without thinking about it because they stole his... I tried to flee, did not work. God, that big thing is a problem. Like, the amount of times the Kirby final boss has been Elder God from the beginning of time, being of every mortal creature's hate and anger coalesced into one entity. The same entity once defeated but now back because its hate for Kirby specifically has completely subsumed it. The undying soul of the last thing. And this is the strongest entity in the galaxy. It has tried to corrupt Kirby multiple times, and he just doesn't realize it. Record bullies high schoolers, but you get things like Jimmy being one-man army fist fighter that walks off being hit to the chest with a sledgehammer. God, that's... On one hand, the dumb guy Russell points out, rams his motorcycle and a bunch of explosives barrels to open a gate's in his fine lair. You know, I want to see a bully and Yakuza crossover, not because I think it would lead to a good fight, but because I want to see those protagonists team up. Here, get Smelter Wedgied. Oh shoot! I thought I was still in the... Okay, that is entirely my fault. Because I thought I was still invincible from the animation of sticking a smelter wedge into the statue. I was not. This was great as the line, Russell likes to hurt people for peace. I've just learned about Russell. And I have I feel a connection to this person on a soul level. I would die and kill for this man in that order. Alright, let's see if there's like any other way down than the way I've just been throwing myself at over and hello. Because the problem is the game wants you to think. The problem is I don't want to think. So we get to issues where the game's like, no, you're thinking whether you like it or not. And then we get to further issues where it's, no. I have an idea. It's stupid. From playing Dark Souls 2, get mixed reviews. I would say, for playing this game, yes, it's worth it because it's a very pretty game. However, come on. You get in the hole. However, you are going to have to do things just fundamentally different than any other Dark Souls because they do things like, here, we have several very concerningly strong regular mooks, and something that's a legit mini-boss. Alright. I love how these things are just a non-issue, but they can wander into fire. Like, you will be ganged up on. It will not feel fair because it is inherently unfair. So Russell, God. So Kirby can be a bit hit or miss because he's not actually immune to things like reality warpers, but he lucks out on the worst of it. Like one game where his arms and legs stolen, he would have been dead if the villain actually finished off, but it got helps and whoops. The other thing with Kirby is that things just work out for him. Like even with, like you can do anything to Kirby, and if you don't just outright kill him, no matter what horrible disfigurement you visit upon him, it'll just turn into a gimmick and absolutely run your ass. Alright. The problem is 100% the problem is aggroing shit. Flame Quartz Ring +3. They're literally saying, hey, you know what'll help here? Fire resistance. And they are right. Because all three duders down there are on the field. Now we just have to get the... Okay, I see what the gimmick is. Now that the explosive boys are down there, we just have to get them close enough to the dude who, you know, just puked a whole bunch of lava on his friend there. And they'll take care of themselves. Like how memes of the Precure's bright, colorful clip frame before they get hit by a missile followed by Russell. You know, as I've always said, shit happens, I don't understand why, and I'm just nearby when things occur. Nope, not quite. Yes! No way, that actually worked! No! Oh my god, that's actually how the freaking game wants you to do it. I love that. Kirby cartoon, they showed Kirby, yeah, as the void with its own stars. Think there'd be oxygen? Yes, because if there wasn't oxygen instead, you'd have a Portal 2 scenario, when you fire a portal in the moon, and what happens is actually really realistic depictions of astrophysics. If you open a hole into a vacuum, into a pressurized area, it will try... The vacuum in the area will attempt to equalize pressure. That's just a property of... That's just a property of air pressure. That's just like how the thing works. Okay, he's back. But we just have to survive until the Boom Boys get down here. One down. Nope, didn't work that time. Just gotta cluster them and wait. Power of explosions! So if there wasn't any oxygen or gas in Kirby's pocket dimension stomach, every time he wait. Never mind. I just realized that if there is no gas in that pocket dimension, then every time he opens his mouth, there would be a huge vortex going into there. And I'm like, wait, that's exactly what fucking happens. Yeah, no, that's how he has massive inhale abilities. He just kind of does that. Also, what's this fire quartz? Yeah, I'm gonna grab that for right now. Okay, I thought he was backing off. Okay, if I can drop where I am. Wait for the Boom Bros to go in, and then go for the giant whatever. Then that might work. On a funny case, something keep being crazy high end, there's always Digimon, which gets even nuttier. Okay, that varies on keep being. I wanted to Red the Lizard guy as my avatar. Final form is basically STTGL Digimon that one-shot the villain, fused with the power to destroy the multiverse. Kind of an anime. Yeah, you gotta love some power creep. You just gotta love it when it's like, oh yeah, that's cute. Also, in context, horrifying. But mostly right now, cute. Thank you. Oh, how does this always work out? It's either I get like one guy, but I'm too focused and... Like, I'm too focused and accidentally aggro everyone, or things happen and I drop in with everyone aggroed. Makes absolutely no sense. Now, we have a strategy. It's worked once. Granted, by once, I mean it worked when I realized it, scrambled like mad up to the observation deck, and yeah. But it did work. Wait a second. Alright, where is it? Lacerating fire arrow. Wrong arrows? Right arrows. And now, this is unlocked. There's this little dude doing his best. Oh, hey. I should not have dropped. I should not have bent over to pick up the nickel. Remember the 1 billion lions versus a Pokemon meme where someone asked, after it got Sora asked, what about Digimon? Someone posted Globmon's first scene from Outlawn and went, yeah, 1 billion is a lot, but someone's basically thought you post big explosions. That's something actually killing a million things. The weirder the power scaling is, the better. Is it nonsensical? Yes. Is it still kind of... Can it completely gut arguments like that? Also, yes. Also, I've decided that I'm just, because it's close to the end of the stream, I'm just playing through this because I am excited of actually having something that might approach a usable thing. Oh, wait, where's that dude going? Where's that man going? Getting close? No. Alright. One down. Going over to the next guy. Wait! What hit me? I just went from full health to nothing and had no feedback. Well, 2 minute 30. I'm searching the app for seeing this. Looks like planetary scale and lock on. Cool. All right. Oh, I have to wait for the ad to clear just for a bit, but God. Kind of hate how the ads are always at an or just always at the most awkward time. Like, it's all because I play one right before I start. There's always one right before I end. Should probably try to do manually, but Yeah, he didn't say if you keep scaling though. Yeah, who would have guessed? And some things sound really impressive, but when you scale them up, you realize that if you face against something that also scales... Huh. Yeah, I guess you either blow this dude up, or... you die. Annoying how that is. Alright. I mean, ads are... we haven't seen... Yeah, that's the thing. It's been accurate for some people, inaccurate for others. Never on the time that it tells me personally how to... or when any of the ads are on or off. And it's been the perennial, I absolutely hate that Twitch does this because it's so annoying and makes it so hard to actually manage a stream. Like, my whole thing is that would be great if I could actually know, like I could plan. But they don't. I think never mind the comic post and I's Discord boom Taskmaster showing copy magic hand gesture. Quote, domain expansion, gun. Deadpool. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for tonight. I'm pretty good first stream. I'll actually be back tomorrow. I just realized that's the schedule for more Dark Souls. And probably actually going to leave the DLC areas and try to just finish the base game, because that's supposed to be the point of scheduling 2 in a row in order to make it so that I get through this quick, because I feel like it's been on schedule once, and yeah, it's amazing how fast that goes. It makes no sense. None at all. But yeah, no, the whole point of streaming this game twice in 1 week is to get it... so that I can lend my PS3 to a family member who wants it. We did a bit of progress. We beat a couple bosses. We're generally stronger. We just have to blitz Aldia's Keep, I guess, because that's the only way forward I see. Well, anyway, we're going to be rating Gadget Gizmo, who's playing Super Mario 64, one of my all-time favorite games, so I'm actually probably going to raid and run because I want people to enjoy it for what it is and not like not accidentally backseat, but it's gonna be fun. She's great. The Ferret Artificer with a giant hammer. Forgot her theming for a moment. But yeah, say hi and see you tomorrow. Or not. I'm not your real boss. Bye.